Well, we got here and were picked up at the airport and had 3 days of tests and things in the hospital before surgery. I was actually very, very happy. In the U.S., I would only have gotten a lumbar MRI, and here the procedure was to do a full spine MRI, and they found that I had a tumor in my neck, which I wouldn't have found in the United States, so I ended up getting 2 operations instead of 1. And that was potentially a very dangerous thing to not know about. So I'm very grateful that the procedures were so thorough here. In that way, I got better treatment than I would have gotten back home. When I got here, everything was just very easy. They took care of everything that they needed to do. Just much less expensive over here. I've been having problems with my back for, about a year. And had gotten to the point where I couldn't walk more than a couple of 100 feet without having to sit down. I finally went for an MRI, and as soon as they looked at that, they said, "Oh, you need surgery." I have a cousin who's a radiologist. He said, "You need a full back replacement. As soon as I invent it, I'll be a gazillionaire." However, I didn't have medical insurance, and I couldn't afford the surgery in the United States, so I started was wondering what to do, and finally found that I could afford to come to India and be operated on. After surgery, it's now been about 2 weeks, and I'm sort of 90% back. I could walk farther than I've been able to walk for a year. Probably in a month, I'll be all put back together, and they say that my chances are about 90% of never needing surgery again. The nursing staff were tremendously friendly and willing to help, and down in physiotherapy they were great. After being in the hospital, I was released to a beautiful private club where I just was able to relax and recuperate with no stress at all. It worked very well. Then I finally got a chance to get out of the hospital and out of the club and see a little of sort of the real India. Got a few days in before we had to go back. The doctors were superb. Very, very well trained, very well spoken. I was always happy to see them. They talked to me well, told me what was going on, and had filled me with confidence every time I talked to them. My overall experience has been really good, mostly because I'm now put back together. The food is amazing. I ate really well. The food in the hospital is way better than any hospital food I've ever had seen in the U.S. It's a beautiful facility. New, modern, clean. The room we were in was nicer than most hotel rooms I've been in. The view of the flower garden on the 6th floor is just a very pleasant place to be. Wockhardt Bangalore is certainly a good choice for getting surgery.